You're on 6 with me, Lauren Laverne, and lucky lady that I'm in the company of the Twilight Singers. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello.
How on earth are you? It's an absolute pleasure to have you here with us. You are back with the first new album in quite a few years. Is it 5 years, Greg?
Almost 5.
Almost 5,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, you know, you're a busy lot, lots going on, lots of different kind of projects and stuff. In the interim between this album and the last, was the Twilight Singers kind of active? Were you guys recording together, writing together during that time?
We were writing and recording. We were, I play with Mark Lanigan in another group called the Gutter Twins.
Sure.
And actually Dave plays in the Gutter Twins as well. So we're all kind of, it's a little incestuous.
There's an element of overlap.
Yeah.
Does it ever happen that you kind of, you know, you're sort of doing some Gutter Twins stuff and you think, oh no, hang on, this idea might work better for a
Absolutely.
Twilight Singers song? Really?
Sure. Yeah.
And what happens then? Do you kind of say, don't tell Mark, just keep it down?
I just, I'm a great secret keeper.
Good.
Not now, though. Now he knows.
No, wait, it's okay. We won't tell him. So how did you approach recording this record? You know, you'd kind of had bits and bobs of ideas. Did you set aside a big block of time and then go away somewhere? What happened?
The first major recording session was done in Joshua Tree, and we all moved out there for like 10 days or something like that.
Oh, brilliant.
And, you know, it's the quiet expanse of the desert. And that's where a lot of the songs started to come together. That's when the seed of the record took form.
I mean, the Joshua Tree is very much a place that people go to commune with a certain kind of musical spirit. Mm-hmm. Did you find it there, do you think?
Well, I think the silence and the vast expanse kind of lends itself to a certain kind of creativity. So
sure.
You can recognize yourself in the nothingness. There's nothing to distract you, you know.
But that must be intimidating in a way. I'm rubbish if I've got no distractions.
You enter the void.
Enter the void. Mm-hmm. That's what I have to do next time I'm faced with a void. Normally I just run away and go on Twitter or something like that. This is your 5th full-length album. And, you know, when the band started off, when the Twilight Singers began, they were like kind of a side project. When did that start to change?
Probably when the Wigs broke up around 2000.
Yeah.
And then I took a couple years off, and when I reconvened, put out a record in 2003, and that's when it became kind of what it has been established as now. So. And
was it kind of initially that, you know, did you approach things in the same way? Did you just kind of come together and think, we'll do this and it's going to be fun? And then was there a point where you kind of sat down, no, we're really doing this. This is our main thing. This is what it is.
I actually started the record with 2 friends of mine who are also lead singers, and that didn't work out so well. So when we put the band back together, it became more of a rock and roll band where people knew their place as singers.
Okay.
So
cool. So listen, you're going to play for us. What are we going to hear first?
We're going to play a song called Blackbird and the Fox. First.
Fabulous.
2, 3, 4. A little bit of smoke in the sky. It's late in the evening, and the end of the summer burns upon your skin. It's never too late to cry. You sleep with strangers, show you things that you've never seen, then I'll take you home. Far below the city burn, they'll come as your friend, and they'll warn you about all the rats and
The Twilight Singers on Six Music. Beautiful music, and more of that to come, more conversation with the guys as well. It's a Stone classic, 7 Days, Chuck Wood on Six Music. I'm still in the company of the Twilight Singers, who are going to sing us another song. But first, let's have a bit more of a chat, guys. You are about to embark on a bit of a mammoth set of shows. Well, it sounds mammoth to me. 48 shows,
48
right, Greg?
shows, yes.
And how does that feel the day before you start? Because you start here in the UK. I mean, you know, is that a daunting prospect or is it exciting or what?
It's exciting to me. I mean, we were talking until we get on the bus and start moving. It's kind of like we're not on tour yet, so we're still sort of on holiday and stopping by and doing radio shows and things like that.
Sure, and we're glad you made time for us. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
So listen, I mean, when you get out on the road, I guess, what do you do between times? Because, I was saying before, I always think the strange thing is that the entire rest of the day and this huge amount of travel is all focused around this little hour and a half window at the end of it. It's kind of an odd way to live. Do you do rock and roll stuff in the interim, or do you kind of do something completely different between shows?
It depends on what town we're in.
Okay.
If you're in Rome, you probably go to museums or restaurants or what have you. If you're like in, I don't want to say the name of a town, that you just stay in your hotel room.
Smash TVs.
Yeah.
Smash TVs. Excellent. It's good to know that that's still going on. I mean, does that change over the years? Because just the other week, last week, I think, or week before, we had Elbow in here, and I was talking to Guy Garvey, the singer, about the difference between, making records. He started making records being in a band when he was in his 20s, which I guess the same as you. And then kind of after you've been doing it for a while, it must change because you grow up, right?
Sure.
So is it a different experience? Do you do different things?
I do different things on the road than I used to do. I mean, that I survived what I used to do is still pretty amazing to me. So I'm a little kinder to myself now. But,
what about the experience of being in a band? Does making music feel like the same job as it was when you started out?
It still doesn't feel like a job. I mean, I'm in London with my friends, hanging out with beautiful people. So,
Awesome.
I'm a very fortunate person, I think.
That's good to know. I love the title of the album, Dynamite Steps. Where does that come from?
I wrote down 3 titles 14 years ago, put them in a drawer, and waited for the moment that one of them fit. And this is the first of the 3. So
fantastic. So do you reckon you'll get to the other 2?
I will.
Is that the plan?
Yeah. I mean, I plan on being around for a while.
Cool.
They're awesome, too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to say, though. I can
No.
tell by the look on your face.
I didn't tell anybody this one until I whipped it out here.
Oh, well, look, I'm glad you waited the 14 years. It's obviously a timely choice. So what's next for you apart from the shows? Do you write on the road? Are you going to start working on the next record?
I think for me, I have recording time, I have performance time. If I happen to write a song on the road, that's kind of unusual for me.
Sound check riff every now and then.
Yeah, sound check riff. But I'd rather play a cover song at sound check. You know what I mean?
What are your classic cover fallbacks for sound check?
We've been doing this song.
70s one-hit wonders and things.
Yeah, 70s songs. Like last night we played the song by The Action called Brain. And we played that in the...
I don't know Brain by The Action. I know The Action.
Oh, it's
I don't
killer.
know really?
You know,
It's inspiration.
Take your brain, it's time to go. You don't have long, Remember me, 'cause I'm the one made you see. Remember. Basically.
Oh man, yeah, that sounds awesome. Will that ever make it into the set? Did you think?
We made it last night.
Cool, brilliant. Oh, great. Well, listen.
I played drums during half of it.
Well, listen. The Electric Ballroom, the Archers, Moho, and Comedia are all in for a treat this week. Before you go, will you play one more tune for us,
Sure
please,
will.
guys? What are we going to hear?
This one's called "Never Seen No Devil."
Great.
2, 3, 4. Now, baby, soon I'll see you in my dreams. ever what it seems. Baby wants some milk and honey. Ask me and you shall receive. Never seen no devil with his heart upon his sleeve. Die by your own hand. Baby pulls me closer, tangled like the web she weaves, shaking off the demons that they're coming after me. Mistake me, ain't no ordinary man. Gonna save me from that shotgun in your hand, covering the walls in shadow, faster than the sound of speed. Never seen no devil, that's all that I can see. See you too, I see you too. Captain Hyde, Captain Hyde.
The Twilight Singers, just sounding fantastic on Six Music. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Our pleasure.
Best of luck with the tour.
Thank you very much.
We hope we see you again soon. The tour starts tomorrow night, the Electric Ballroom in London. And if you're going, it sounds like you're going to have a blast, have a great time. You're on Six Music. Stick with us.